Hey everyone, I'm Category King, and this is episode 4 of TokuTime, where I am finally going to do an actual toy review instead of just showing you the packaging. So, first off, like I said, I'm going to be doing the Candroids, which I have out here right now. And I know a lot of people have mentioned this, but I'll mention it again. So these Candroids really kind of reminds me of these disc animals from Hibiki, which kind of pop them out real fast. Kind of go from disc to animal form, like this one is monkey. So let's open him up real fast. So, you know, you kind of get the idea. Something kind of like that. I don't really remember how to get his legs so he'll stand upright, but regardless, he transforms into a monkey, and there's like a wolf and all that stuff too. So, I mean, these are pretty similar to I guess a similar concept, I should say, the disc animals to the Candroids. So anyway, why don't we first take a look at the cell metals that come with the Candroid. So this is the Taka cell metal, and on the back it's got the X, and as you can see, very, very light. Nothing really special to it. It's all gray, and obviously has the chip inside that is red by the O scanner. And then we have the Tako one, which I personally really like both the Candroid and the metal itself as well, so I'm kind of interested in seeing the blue one for the core metal. But anyway, not much to say about these, since I'll show you guys more of this later when I do the O's driver and show you guys the scanner. But anyway, starting out with the Taka Candroid, as you can see, the outside's pretty plain. It just kind of has this red strip here with Taka, and I'm not sure how well you can read it, but it says Taka here and a bunch of kanji and stuff, so I'm not sure what all it says, but we know it's Taka. And if you flip the top here, that starts the whole process of opening them up. Just flip them upside down, and then you can fold the wings out, and then tail and the head, and then this will split open here. Sorry I don't have a lot of room here. I need to try to figure out a better spot to do these videos, but I think I pretty much got them on here. There's also buttons on the wings when you press them that will extend the wings, and there he is, completely opened up. So I think he looks pretty cool. I like the face, and he's got a lot of color on the back side, at least. On the bottom, he obviously is much more plain, but that's not really what you're supposed to be looking at. And as shown on the packaging, you can actually put the combo change figure on to ride on this Taka, but I will show you that when I do the video on the combo change figure, which I will do next. So anyway, here he is, and then to close him back up, obviously you'll fold those wings back in, and the head will go back up, and each side, and well, actually I think you want to put the tail back first and then close each side. There we go. And then obviously you just flip that little top part back down. So that is the Taka, and unfortunately he doesn't really do anything special. He just kind of opens and closes, and like I said, you can put the figure on it, but it's not really that exciting. And then we have the Tako, which, as you can see, it has even less color to it than the Taka. It just has this little blue strip here, but yet again it shows the Tako right here and says Tako with all the other stuff. And this one, the top is a little bit different. You can see the difference between them, but yet again this one will flip up and you can fold it all the way back. And what's interesting about this one is just each little leg will just kind of drop down on its own, so it's not really as difficult to figure out which part to fold up and fold down. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a lot of room for this, but as you can see, it just kind of dangles there. But you can actually get him to stand up if you push in the right legs. I can't remember exactly how I had him, but I know I've seen people do it. There we go. So you can see. You can kind of just stand there if you want. But the main thing is, what his special thing is, if you twist his head, just keep twisting until you hear a snap. As you guys probably have seen in the show if you've been watching O's, these Taco Candroids fly around, so that's kind of what these guys do. So let me let him go. And he really has a lot of spin action to him. It's pretty cool. And then he eventually slows down and stops. So obviously you can just kind of keep twisting his head as much as you want, or twisting his body, whatever you want to do. But oh, that's actually for just a tiny little spin there. Gave him a little bit. But anyway, I think he's pretty cool. I like that he has some action to him. It gives him a little something more than just the Taka did, because it just kind of was a bird. This one actually does that whole spinning thing. So I think the Taka Candroid is really cool. Set this all back down, and he just fell over. And to close him back up, it's really easy. Like I said, you just all you do is pretty much flip him upside down, and all the legs will just kind of go back together and just snap that top back down. So that was the Candroids right here, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of them to come out. I know that there is the Grasshopper one coming. I can't remember if I saw any other ones off the top of my head. I know that there's candy toy versions of these two plus the Grasshopper one that are coming out, but I don't think I'm going to bother with the candy toy ones, because I don't think they really come with anything special. I think they're just smaller versions of these. I mean, unless they have some kind of medals with them or something, I probably won't bother with them, because it seems pointless to have doubles, just like a crappier version pretty much. So that's it for the Candroids for now, until we get the rest of them. So like I said, next will be the combo change figure, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably post that pretty soon after I put this one up, so stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching, you guys.